we got a fantastic card tonight. The first match being Rey Mysterio versus El Rojo Mexico.
I tell you what, this is going to be a very interesting match indeed, ladies and gentlemen. As we see Rey Mysterio making his way on down here, I tell you what, this match is going to be a good one.
Well, yeah, these two have long storied history, both coming from Mexico. You know, they're both got that lucha libre style. It's going to be a very airborne match.
We got a Mexican versus a non-Mexican who thinks he is a Mexican.
Well, you know, Rey Mysterio, although he is from San Diego, he's been around the Guerrero family too for a long time. A big Mexican wrestling family.
Yeah, but Rojo is not a Mexican. He just thinks he's a Mexican.
He looks pretty authentic to me.
Well, Rojo disrespected the Mexican heritage, and here you go, folks.
Maybe behind that mask he's a lot whiter than we think he is, but I mean, look at that sombrero and look at all that gear.
Well, believe me, he looks so bad in a sombrero, he would embarrass me. He looks solid.
El Rojo Mexico losing the TV championship to Sin Cara at WrestleMania. You know, I think since then, he's got to kind of build himself back up to try and win that title back.
Well, you have to look right, Gary, because, you know, a victory can help go a long way, especially if he wants to get back up to the top.
And I think Rey Mysterio is an excellent feat to try and do it. He's a tough opponent, and it's going to be, you know, a big challenge.
Yeah, El Rojo Mexico had a couple of tough losses as of late, so maybe this win can help. And now Mysterio's already starting this matchup, folks. Mysterio with a headlock in the middle of the ring.
Starting very technical, a lot of catch-as-catch-can sort of wrestling.
And now, Mysterio now, once again back into a headlock. And now El Rojo reversed it, and just take a look at this. Ooh, look at those kicks.
I think that's the best strategy that El Rojo can use, is to work over the leg of Rey Mysterio, because that's where all the power of the 619 comes from, and he can't go off the rope with a busted leg.
That is absolutely true. You're absolutely right, guy. And another thing about Rey Mysterio, you know, Rey Mysterio got speed. He uses those legs for quickness. So if you can take, you know, the legs away from Rey Mysterio, you pretty much got him beat.
Exactly, and I don't think you can discount how fast El Rojo Mexico can be too, and how much his legs will factor into it. And see Rey Mysterio going after the knee there as well.
And now Mysterio, once again, those kicks. And now, oh boy, another arm wrench now, and oh, another one of those kicks. And now Mysterio got the momentum. And ooh, my goodness! That's enough to ring anyone's bell.
You can see this being a very technical match, a very Dean Malenko or Lance Storm-based match working over the leg, but these two are going to be known to fly around, just like right there.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Gary. I mean, both these two, I guess you could say both of them are luchadors because, you know, they just love to wrestle.
I think Rey Mysterio would love nothing more than to take away that mask from El Rojo Mexico.
Oh my goodness. I tell you what, someone needs to tell them that we are in the wrestling ring. This is not the airport.
Oh, it's, you know, a beautiful press, and, you know, more often than not, that doesn't work. But Rey Mysterio hit it perfectly.
Well, one thing pretty much everyone has to understand is it's simple. High risk equals high reward. Simple as that. You go there trying to do a whole lot of high flying, you know, you better hope and pray that you get a perfect shot.
Exactly, like right here with that big springboard dropkick from El Rojo Mexico, and he's going up top.
It's done. My goodness.
Now you gotta imagine what that's like on the chest and collarbones of Rey Mysterio, and El Rojo Mexico, Ric Flair, but it didn't work on Mysterio, and he's taking it back to the corner.
Oof. And oh, wait a minute.
Big Hurricane Mark.
We got here, we got one, oh no. Oh my, just take a look at this. This is just going back and forth right now. And now Mysterio's going El Rojo up against the, see, he went there a little bit too often. And whoa, outside the ring he goes. And, look out!
Oh, that's a big press. got to imagine how much that must have hurt Rey Mysterio as well. I mean, his back did land flush on that padding, and it's only about an inch thick. It is not comfortable.
Oh, you can say that again, Gab. Right now.
Big ground kick from Rey Mysterio.
Oh boy. We got him. We got 1. We got 2. And a kick out. This thing's not over yet. It's getting close to it.
Rojo caught that kick, very well scouted. He went around and swept the leg.
Absolutely. I tell you what, Rojo has done his homework. We got 1. We got not even a 2. And look out! Ooh, nicely done right there. And a bulldog.
It's a big bulldog.
I tell you what, this is just going back and forth right now. Momentum.
Rojo, after that flush kick in the face, I mean, you know, Mysterio may be dazed. I'm surprised he kicked out there. Could have been unconscious from the kick that powerful.
Couldn't say that again, Gavin. Right now, these two are just battling back and forth. I tell you what, momentum is swinging back and forth in this thing. You have momentum, you pretty much win. Oh, look at this submission hold.
Oh, that is the Romero special. I mean, that's straight out of Mexico. That'll put a hurting on you. That hurts every part of you.
Yeah, can I say that again? I can feel that hurt real feel. That has to be painful. And now, Mysterio once again having momentum. I tell you what, give both these men credit. They still got a whole lot left in the tank.
I'm sure these guys could wrestle for hours.
Absolutely.
Rojo Mexico going up. This looks like high risk, high reward.
Whoa! Nicely done by Rojo. That could be enough. We got 1, we got 2, and a kick out by Mysterio.
That could have easily been enough to finish Rey Mysterio off. I mean, that is a hard landing. I mean, oh, big Hurricane Rana from Rey Mysterio.
I tell you what, guys, this thing is just going back and forth right now. Give Rey Mysterio credit. Both of them are putting up a fight.
I honestly couldn't tell you who's going to win this. I mean, Rey Mysterio is a decorated veteran in his own right, but El Rojo Mexico is a 4-time television champion, and you can't discount something like this.
Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm going to say it. El Rojo is taking a fight to Mysterio.
I mean, first the Romero special, and then that move. I mean, those are wear-down submissions. Those are going to hurt every part of you. The ribs, the back, the arms.
Tell you what, you're absolutely right. You'll get hurt all over by the time this matchup is over.
Imagine the athletic ability Rey Mysterio needed to do that backflip and land on El Rojo Mexico. That, you know, a grounded moonsault, that takes a lot more than you think it does.
Absolutely. And whoa! Nice back body drop from Rey Mysterio.
You know, Rojo should have. Oh!
My goodness. I tell you what, give Rey Mysterio credit. He's nothing if he ain't gutsy.
Rey Mysterio is, I mean, these two are just, you know, you're on the outside, you're up against the guardrail, and it's turning into an all-out brawl. These two have taken each other to the limit, and they're just fighting at this point.
Absolutely. And you hopefully hope they get back in the ring soon.
I know Rojo, in his cocky fashion, getting back into the ring, kind of rolling in. He's just waiting for Mysterio. He's scouting him. You know, you can tell that he's hurting, but he's just kind of waiting for Mysterio, and he knocks him down, trying to get the count out.
Yeah, he's trying to get a win any way he can.
Right at count of 9, and Mysterio's right by the ring.
And whoa! See, Rojo made a huge mistake right there. He should have just let the match end in the count out. No, he wants to go out and try to exact more punishment.
I think so. I think he wants to get the pinfall victory on Mysterio. I think he thought, I don't want to get a cheap out win.
I think Mysterio busted wide open.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know, it's kind of hard to see through the mask, but El Rojo's really taken it to the face of Rey Mysterio. I mean, right into that ring post.
My goodness. I think El Rojo's trying to send a message. I think that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to send a message. Not just to Rey Mysterio, but to all of the wrestlers in the back in WEDF that he should be the one that should be taken seriously.
You got to think of what El Rojo Mexico's accomplished and what Rey Mysterio accomplished. I mean, it just sends a big message to beat a legend like Mysterio, and it just adds more to El Rojo's rap sheet.
Absolutely, you are absolutely right. And you know something? El Rojo now has the momentum, or at least had the momentum, and Mysterio is just bleeding profusively. My goodness.
He's wearing, you know, El Rojo started the match in the only one in the crimson mask, but now both of them have one on.
Yeah, just look at all that blood. I tell you what, Mysterio probably might have to go to the hospital by the time this matchup is over.
If Rey Mysterio finds a way to win this match, he's going to have to go to the back and get some stitches, because that is gushing. Look, it's all over the mat.
Yeah. And now, this thing is just going back and forth. Oh, just look at them punching away. There are more punches in this matchup than a boxing match. Uh-oh. Ooh. Nice takedown right there by El Rojo.
El Rojo going up top. It's where he's comfortable. Oh,
wait a minute, folks. We got another pin, folks. We got a 1, we got a 2, and we go! How is Mysterio still hanging in this match?
No, El Rojo Mexico only billed at about 90 pounds, but he is, you know, all that force landing on your stomach, doesn't matter how much you weigh, it's gonna hurt.
Absolutely, you are absolutely. Oh!
Big pullback neck break from Rey Mysterio.
Nicely done. Now he needs to keep this up. He got the momentum. He's got to continue to exact this punishment.
Rey Mysterio with a kick to the back. There's nothing fancy about that. It's just him taking out frustration.
Absolutely. Mysterio, I tell you what, he's bleeding and his head has got to be ringing.
You know, I think more often than not in most matches, Rey Mysterio has the speed advantage. So if he's down and out, he can just bring up the pace of the match and it'll work in his favor. But when you're going up against a guy like El Rojo Mexico, he's as fast as you, maybe even faster.
Absolutely right. And I tell you what, just look at these punches now. And now, El Rojo throwing Mysterio against the ropes. And Mysterio,
big Mexican cradle pin.
We got 1, we got 2, and no, hold it! 1, 2, and no! What the hell? I
thought that was the end of it. Oh my god, that was amazing.
Unbelievable. Gonna try to keep him with this. Oh no. Oh man.
That's gotta wear him out. I mean, that could pass Rey Mysterio right out if he's not careful.
You couldn't say that again. That hold was just painful.
Going for another leg lariat, possibly. Well started by...
He missed badly.
He moved out of the way just in time there.
Sounds like Mysterio's getting ready to drop the 619. And he's ready to drop the dime.
Huge 619. I'm surprised.
We got 1, we got 2, and we got 3, and the match is over. Nice.
You know, seeing Rey Mysterio bleed like that, I didn't like his odds, but he pulled that 619 out, and, you know, he's the victor. He's definitely gained a huge accomplishment pinning the 4-time television champion.
Absolutely right, Gavin. I tell you what, awesome matchup by these two men. Give both these two men credit. Both of them gave their all.
Both of them, if not deserve a championship match for the television championship, even the Intercontinental or United States championship.
I tell you what, Gary, I think that move that one was trying to do for the combo, that came back to bite him. That was for Trent to tie.
That leg there, he landed hard on his tailbone, on his knees, and, you know, Mysterio just kicked the leg, and he was all draped up, ready for the 619.
Yep. I tell you what, this was an awesome victory for Rey Mysterio. Excellent job by Rey Mysterio. I tell you what, this will help him move on up. Probably in the race for probably TV title on down the road.
Shows that Rey Mysterio, although he is a lot older than El Rojo Mexico, still has what it takes to compete with anybody and everybody, no matter how old they are or what accomplishments they have.
Ladies and gentlemen, and here comes this proud Scotsman as he gets ready to make his way on down here. I do believe here comes Drew McIntyre.
And this is my guy right here. I mean, McIntyre is a talented guy, and he was chosen as the chosen one. He is a prodigy, and I can see him holding a lot of gold in the future.
Oh, I'm not doubting you not 1 minute. I think that Drew McIntyre does have what it takes to be a champion on down the road. This is a golden opportunity for him as we get ready to see this next matchup.
Well, I mean, he's got to prove himself here, as everybody does on United. But a win here, especially over Justin Gabriel, is going to be huge for him.
Drew McIntyre doing the last episode of Raw. He defeated Ted DiBiase. Awesome victory for Drew McIntyre.
Yes, he's trying to prove himself against Ted DiBiase. And Ted DiBiase is a tough competitor. I mean, he is a third-generation star, if not second. I mean, Drew McIntyre, he's got a lot to prove in this business.
Absolutely, you are absolutely right, Gary. I tell you what, a victory here tonight right here on United is going to help him a long way. And here comes Justin Gabriel.
You definitely can't discount Justin Gabriel. I mean, he's got that quick, high-flying offense, easily a soon-to-be TV champion. I mean, I'd love to see him versus El Rojo Mexico sometime in the near future.
Well, Justin Gabriel is the #1 contender for the European title at Night of Champions coming up, ladies and gentlemen. So a win could really help him a long way.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you know, Alex Riley really deserves what's coming to him. I mean, I think Justin Gabriel deserves this shot.
Well, you're absolutely right, Gary. And hopefully, I hope somebody will put Alex Riley in his place. Hopefully, I hope we'll see it at Night of Champions when Justin Gabriel goes against him one-on-one.
You know, the question is, who do you think really benefits from a win more in this match? I personally think Justin Gabriel, as he has a serious championship match coming up, which could shape his career on ECCW.
Anyway, Justin Gabriel nearly defeated Alex Riley in the European title tournaments. He nearly beat him. So what a golden opportunity to rematch. This is going to be at Night of Champions.
Well, exactly. I mean, this, you know, there's a story behind this. There's Justin, I almost want to say Justin Gabriel. He's, you know, he earned his way to the finals, and...
meanwhile, you know, I've always said I want to get up close and personal with the action. This was not the idea I had in mind. Come on, fellas, get back in the ring.
Exactly. I mean, where am I going to put my drink? I mean, we got monitors to watch this thing on. I don't,
he has
you know...
a monster. They just took it down. I tell you what, don't scream in the back, man. Put our monitors back up next commercial break. Look out!
Oh!
No.
McIntyre, well scouted. He knew the referee was in the way and that, you know, Gabriel was going for something high risk.
No one in WEDF is going to give anyone an inch. Oh, what a big boot right there by Drew McIntyre.
There you notice the brawling style of Drew McIntyre. I mean, it's kind of an opposite. Justin Gabriel's very high-flying. A beautiful Northern Lights suplex.
Awesome job right there. I tell you what, right now he needs to keep this up. This thing is just going back and forth in this thing. And now Drew McIntyre just got the momentum, and boy, Justin Gabriel is in trouble.
You know, Justin Gabriel, a knee to the face, he's kind of showing. He's getting out of the corner. He's trying to fight his way off.
Now here comes Justin Gabriel. Whoa! My goodness, what
power slam.
Yeah, I tell you what, he had that move well scouted. Nice job by Drew McIntyre. And oh boy, he's hanging by a thread, literally. And, oh man.
Wait.
Look out! Oh my goodness!
There's more of that high risk you're talking about, and that planted Drew McIntyre perfectly.
Absolutely, I tell you what. You know what? Give these superstars credit. They love to take chances, and when they go out there to take chances, they just love to do it because they like to take it to the extreme.
You know, I think the best person... Oh, we're going to pin. 1,
2, and a kick out by Drew McIntyre.
You know, I think the best challenge for Justin Gabriel is Drew McIntyre because, let's face it, Drew McIntyre doesn't go up to the top rope a lot, and that's the same with Alex Riley. Alex Riley is all power.
Absolutely. I tell you what, guys like Drew McIntyre and Alex Riley, they like to keep the match grounded.
Looks like the ref's taking a little break. Oh, what a...
My goodness! Did you see that kick?
Did you hear that kick?
My goodness, he's gonna lose some teeth. Oh man!
Justin Gabriel is a house of fire.
1, 2, no! I tell you what, after hearing that kick, Drew McIntyre better make an appointment with the dentist. I can pretty much bet he lost some teeth.
Oh, I'm positive. I mean, his jaw is going to be black and blue tomorrow after this match.
And now Drew McIntyre throwing Justin Gabriel against Wilson. And Justin Gabriel now. And now with the kick. And Drew ducked that one and look out!
Oh! Big Scott drop.
Oh man. Now Drew McIntyre's going for the pin. We got 1, we got 2, and a kick out by Justin Gabriel. I tell you, this thing is just going back and forth. Unbelievable.
You know, if Justin Gabriel isn't careful, him missing that kick and having been all turned around, that might not turn into a Scott drop. That might have turned into an A-bomb.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I tell you what, Drew McIntyre has taken full control in this one.
This big camel clutch.
Yeah, right there. Justin Gabriel got fast to make it to the ropes.
He's fighting. I mean, he's working his way over there, but McIntyre grabs the arm and puts it back over his knee. He knows that he can't. He scouts the hold because he knows he's too close to the ropes. He might want to get it in closer to the middle of the ring.
Oh man, Justin Gabriel got to find some way to get back momentum in this thing. And
big sharpshooter. One of my favorite moves from the Drew McIntyre moveset.
Oh man, shades of Bret Hart.
This is the kind of stuff that sets Drew McIntyre apart. Most other guys would go for a Boston Crab or a single leg crab, but no, Drew McIntyre goes for the sharpshooter.
Don't get Drew McIntyre quit. He wants to exact pain on his opponents. That's the way how Drew McIntyre is. He's not satisfied until you're hurt. Simple as that.
Well, he was working over that leg and he was working that back over. Maybe trying to get the submission on Justin Gabriel. I mean, how much would that prove? Especially since Ted DiBiase knows the Cobra Clutch so well.
That is true. And now, huge drop kick. And now Drew McIntyre, this is not the time to taunt. See, this is why I hate about superstars. Once a superstar gets the guy down, they think it's good, then they're down there, God. I don't think so.
I mean, you can taunt as much as you want before and after the match. During the match. He's going.
And Drew McIntyre, what is he doing? And
Drew McIntyre smart rolling out of the ring.
My goodness.
Taking that leg over again for the sharpshooter.
I tell you what, he is Justin Gabriel's in trouble. And now Justin Gabriel look at those kicks.
You could see him holding that midsection, but I mean, look, now you got to look at the midsection of Drew McIntyre. I mean, he's hurting after a big kick like that. Big tornado DDT.
Yeah, and now Justin Gabriel once again having momentum in this thing. Justin Gabriel going for the pin, folks. We got 1, we got 2, and a kick out by Drew McIntyre.
I mean, although you can't discount Justin Gabriel, I mean, Drew McIntyre is the man that retired Finlay on ECCW.
You are absolutely right, Gavin. I tell you what, just look at this battle now. Justin Gabriel now working on Drew McIntyre. Ooh.
Big Hurricane Rana.
Nice job right there. Now Justin Gabriel needs to find some. Ooh, a huge kick right there. And
big
now we got another
kick of Evan Bourne.
We got 1, we got 2, and a kick out. And way up there. Oh man, good thing he landed on his feet.
Exactly. If he weren't careful, he could have tweaked that knee, and Drew McIntyre could have worked it over even more.
And again, Drew McIntyre.
Taking it up top.
This is not the place which you want to be. And
especially somebody like Justin Gabriel. Oh! Big wheel kick.
Oh man. We got a pin, we got 1, we got 2, and a kick out by Drew McIntyre. This thing is not over yet. Oh man. Those kicks are coming, and now Drew McIntyre coming from the boat. And wait a minute.
Big German suplex.
Oh man. And now Drew McIntyre once again having momentum. And oh my goodness.
Elbow landed flush right on the chest, the point of the elbow right in there. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I tell you what, this, ladies and gentlemen, right now, Justin Gabriel's in huge trouble. He's in big trouble right now.
You can hear it. You suck. You suck. Or maybe Drew sucks. Either way.
Either way it goes, I think it was referred to Drew McIntyre. And
Justin Gabriel scouting him.
Oh, Drew McIntyre is dazed and confused. Look out!
Oh! What a huge DDT.
Oh, man. Drew McIntyre is in huge trouble. Wait a minute. Now we got pin, folks. We got 1, we got 2, and a kick out of Drew McIntyre. This thing is just not over yet.
I mean, just like the last match, I mean, it's so even. You can't tell who's going to win. It's so close.
Now, Justin Gabriel in trouble again. Ooh, and again. My goodness.
With that huge final cut out of the corner.
And now Justin Gabriel has got to be dazed and confused. And oh no.
Going for it.
Oh, future shot. Oh, oh my goodness, that could be it.
That's gotta be it. I mean, you have to right on your head. You can't protect it with your arms because they're pinned right behind you.
No, I think this is it. We got 1, we got 2, and we got 3, and the match is over. What a huge victory for Drew McIntyre.
You know, I think Justin Gabriel really needed this win, but how much does it show to Ted DiBiase that Drew McIntyre has won this match?
Absolutely, and not only that, you know, Drew McIntyre has definitely shown that he has what it takes to dominate a match like what we just saw.
I mean, you saw it, Gabriel going for that kick, and he got turned around right into the Scott drop. That's how well McIntyre has Gabriel scouted.
Absolutely, and then here's this Future Shock DDT. I tell you what, when you get hit like that, I don't care who you are, there is no way you're going to kick out of it.
Doesn't matter how big you are, you land right on the top of your head and you can't protect yourself with your arms, you are down for the count.
Absolutely. Very seldom we see anyone kick out of the Future Shock DDT, and there's your reason why. What an awesome victory for Drew McIntyre.
Look how arrogant and vicious he is, right to the referee. He is just all confidence with this huge win.
Dan Hardy with a swanton. Incredible.
I mean, this music always gets me amped up, and what a team this is. Both huge high flyers, Trent Baretta and Yoshi Tatsu.
Oh, I tell you what, we got a tag team match coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
These two look like they're a great team. They're both in unison. They both worked well together in the past.
Absolutely. Just look at this team. I mean, both of them are high class. I can't wait to see them flying all over this ring.
Look at them. They're just oozing charisma.
Uh-oh.
Here is the American Dragon himself, Bryan Danielson.
Well, you know something? I gotta ask this question because, I mean, how lucky is this guy? I mean, lately on SmackDown over the past couple of episodes, he's been having this American Dragon challenge. I hope I got it right. But the last episode I saw, how in the world did he beat Vader? I can never understand.
Yes, that was the last one I saw. That was an incredible match. How he won, I don't know. He was dominated for a majority of that match, but he pulled out the victory, showing how talented he really is.
And speaking of talented, here comes Santino.
And himself, the finisher, the Cobra, as deadly as the Worm was.
I tell you what, Santino Marella, I gotta admit, at first I didn't like this guy at first. I think now he's starting to grow.
I mean, I did have a problem with him too. I mean, there was just something about him, but you know, I think a lot of it has to do with him teaming with Daniel Bryan. I think it helps me a lot with him.
Yeah, so we're ready for this tag match, ladies and gentlemen. This will be an awesome tag match we're about to see. Nicely done. Here we go, folks. And Daniel Bryan and Yoshi will start it off.
Now we've got the one team in the green and the one team in the blue, and I think this match more favors Tatsu and Trent because I'm pretty sure they've been a team for longer than Bryan and Santino.
Yeah, you absolutely got a point. I mean, sometimes, you know, if you have experience with your tag team partner, then you're gonna win a lot of matches and you're able to trust your tag team partner.
Well, I mean, you have this chemistry. You know what moves you want to you know what moves you want to do and when you want to do them.
Absolutely, you are absolutely right. And right now, Yoshi Tatsu is having his way with Daniel Bryan. Ooh, nice suplex. And then Yoshi has taken back control of this matchup. And there's a reversal. And huge back suplex. And I think he landed on the back of his head. And whoa!
You know, both of these guys, huge strikers. They've been known to have in their arsenal huge kicks that could knock somebody out. With this big tiger suplex.
Oh, we got, oh boy, that we didn't even get pinned. I tell you what, hold on.
Ooh. Kofi Kingston like move.
I tell you what, right now this is just going back and forth, and now we just saw a reversal. I tell you what, Daniel Bryan, you know, he got this kick. He has these kicks. You're not too careful. One of those kicks can kick your head right straight off your body.
I mean, that's Yoshi Tatsu's specialty, is those huge roundhouse kicks. I mean, he has knocked people out. I've seen it.
Now Yoshi oh, look at this now, just working on Daniel Bryan.
Isn't it ironic that he's working over the arm of the American Dragon, whose most famous move is the yes lock or the label lock?
I tell you what, this is going right back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. And now, just look at this big tag team work right there. And, oh my
big
goodness.
Final cut.
And now, I tell you what, Daniel Bryan needs to make a tag, and I mean quickly.
I mean, I'm sure Santino could definitely save this match. I mean, you know, Trent and Tatsu, I mean, they form an excellent team. They're both high flyers. They're both extremely charismatic. And, you know, I think they have a lot of potential as a tag team.
Absolutely, you are absolutely right. And look at this now. What I tell you what, Trent, I can't pronounce his last name, but boy, he is doing an absolutely fantastic job. Let's just go too soon.
And you're going up against Daniel Bryan. Look at that huge kick to the head and the big boot. I mean, Trent's going to be seeing stars real quick.
Oh boy, and look at this now, Daniel Bryan with those shoulders. I tell you what, Daniel Bryan needs to make a tag. Santino hasn't been in the match all night long.
I know, but he's got a great roll coming. I mean, that huge teardrop suplex, and here's a tag team move coming up from Daniel Bryan. And
finally, Santino gets in the ring.
Huge boot from Santino.
Oh my goodness.
Something you don't see a lot of out of Santino.
Absolutely not. I tell you what, give Santino credit. And now, wait a minute, folks, we got pinned. The referee not even paying attention. And, and now Santino is just in full control. And more tag work.
Yeah, these guys are actually working very well as a tag team. I didn't think there would be so many unison tag team moves as there are in this match. I thought it'd be a lot of one-on-one and tagging in.
And that just goes to show you anything can happen in WEDF. And
because I've been training a lot, working together as teams. And my question is, who do you think is next up for the American Dragon Challenge? Do you think we're going to be able to see another legend?
I don't know. I mean, I gotta be honest. I have no idea. Who knows? It could be The Undertaker. It could be Sting. It could be John Cena. We never know. Oh!
The United States champion Matt Eichhorn, who's been talking a lot about Daniel Bryan in recent weeks on commentary.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I had to hear him on some of those. Uh-oh.
It's a lot to bear with. Even if you're just watching on TV, it's hard to put up with.
Well, I'm used to it.
Well, I'm sure at the announce table there's so much going on around you that it kind of drowns it out.
And wait a minute. Here comes... Oh. Whoa!
Big Japanese arm drag from Yoshi Tatsu, followed up by a huge, thunderous drop kick.
Yoshi
going up top.
Oh, no.
Daniel is feeling it.
Oh, boy. Oh, I tell you what. This might sound kind of strange for me, but I tell you what, he's feeling the love. Oh, look out! Oh!
Look at this.
And Bryan's a oh my goodness, Bryan was on the floor.
He kicked up and he's going to tag in Santino. I mean, I don't think that's the smartest thing to do with all this adrenaline he's built up, but Santino looks like he's ready for the Cobra.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
That's it. Oh,
Tatsu blocked it.
By Yoshi. Uh-oh.
Huge drop onto the ropes. Imagine seeing Yoshi Tatsu trying to do a 619.
Well, strange things have happened. Yeah,
We've seen 450 splashes out of Giants.
Like I said, stranger things have happened. And now Trent
Baretta
is full control.
Trent Baretta. I mean, Santino had all this adrenaline going in when he was tagged in, but now, look at this. Trent is just brutalizing him. It's like Rocky with a piece of meat.
Oh, boy. You can pretty much say that again.
It's like Rocky, piece of meat.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Wait, oh my goodness!
That huge, gory neck breaker. I mean, shades of Victoria and Chavo Guerrero.
Absolutely. And, oh, wait a minute, folks. We got period. We got one. We got two. And a kick out by Santino. And now Santino is in huge trouble. I think you got a point, guy. I think, way back earlier, Bryan probably should not have made the tag to Santino.
Look at that. Santino is a house of fire.
Ooh.
Oh, big double knees right onto the collarbone. That's an easy way to break your collarbones.
Oh man, I tell you what, Trent Baretta has taken full control. Uh-oh, he's getting gutsy. I don't think he's got an idea. Oh my.
He wanted to go for that assault press, and it just did not work at all in his favor.
No, it did not. It's often been said time and time again, but it's true. High risk equals high reward. And oh my. And now Trent Baretta is in huge trouble.
My question is, which one of these two teams do you really think could earn a possible tag team opportunity in the future, and what would you call them? I mean, what would you call...
That is a very interesting question. I mean, which one of these two teams in the future get a tag team title shot, which ties are being currently held right now by Jericho? Wait a minute. 1, 2, and a kick out. That's a very good question.
Question is, I mean, Santino and Bryan, I mean, Bryan's very good on his own. I mean, he defeated Vader. What makes you think he can't defeat Big Show? The question is, could Daniel defeat Chris Jericho, one of the best wrestlers today?
That's a very, very interesting question. You got a very excellent point, Gavin. I tell you what, right now, Daniel Bryan is taking full control now. We're seeing more tag team work. Look at this. Ooh. And, whoa! My goodness.
We got the American...
We got 1, we got 2, and a kick out.
We got the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, or Daniel Bryan, and Santino, the Cobra. It makes me want to call these guys the American Cobras, but then again, Santino is from Italy.
That's a very good point. Unless we could call them Italian Americans, but that's beside the point. Ooh, look at those kicks.
Yoshi Tatsu could be a kickboxer in his own right. I mean, look at that huge wheel kick.
Oh my goodness. We got pin, we got 1, we got 2, and a kick up by Santino. And now...
Both men retreating to their corners.
Yoshi's a bet. No. Santino. Oh, look at this now. Oh, Yoshi's up there at the top.
Oh, huge wheel kick, which he has used as a finisher in the past.
Uh-oh.
You gotta love this move.
Oh, my goodness. That could kick anyone's ribs out. 1, 2.
Kick it right in the push.
Oh, man. I tell you what, Santino's ribs, they gotta be black and blue after those kicks.
Santino, I mean, in his own right, a television champion, but against somebody like Tatsu, who's so skilled in martial arts and in just how powerful his kicks are, I'm starting to think he's outmatched.
Yeah, and now there's the tag, and Daniel Bryan is right back in it. Ooh, nice job by Daniel Bryan. I tell you what, Daniel Bryan is in full control. He's punching away and kicking away.
Well, he's a fury. He's just going absolutely full tilt because he knows that this victory is huge.
Absolutely, you are absolutely right. And now Daniel Bryan now throwing Yoshi up against the wall. Whoa, man. Oh, Yoshi! Oh, man,
that
was up here, folks. And, oh, man, not even
the back of his head and his shoulders. Oh, my God. That was such force.
Man, you can pretty much say that again right now. What a great tag team match we're seeing.
I mean, exactly. Here's another thing. You know, there's the American Dragon Challenge. Maybe Santino wants in on this. We could have a tag team challenge, American Dragon Challenge. We could see even more legends. We could see them face the Road Warriors or maybe even Demolition.
Gary, don't give Daniel Bryan and Santino any ideas. Knowing that, they probably might go out there and try to do it.
Oh, I know Daniel. He's got a long list of people he would love to face, and I know there's a lot of people in the back that really want to challenge them. And look at this. Setting up.
Wait a minute, we got the bear lock.
That was out of nowhere. I didn't even see that come.
He don't have much of a choice but to tap out.
Trent
Baretta. Goodness.
Trent Baretta and Yoshi Tatsu putting up a valiant effort. I thought they had this one a couple times, but you know that LaBelle lock, it can be, he can just get it out of almost anywhere, and it is deadly.
Absolutely. I tell you what, when you get locked to death with LaBelle lock, you got two choices: either tap out or pass out. Luckily, he chose tap out.
Look at that. See how groggy Trent Baretta was, but he had enough to elbow out of that.
I mean, I tell you what, give both these two credit, but look at this. Trent Baretta was locked in that LaBelle lock, and he had no choice but to tap out. He just had no choice.
He was right in the center of the ring. He wasn't close to any ropes, and I don't know if he would have known how to scout out of that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. This is an awesome victory. Now, I hate to say it, I think this victory is also my Bruce's ego.
You know, this gives Daniel a lot more bragging rights. Chalk up another win, another very impressive win, which he's gathered over the last few weeks.
Nice victory for the nice victory. Awesome night so far. Awesome night.
It has been brutal since lashing back. He has not won a single match, and his opponent is not a good person to try and win a game.
This is very valuable. This is a good opportunity. Push you gotta find some way to make this lose the streak. Do you want to lose a streak like this? Do you want to lose a streak like this? Like having a big monkey on your back. Because the Christian right now, that monkey feels like he's on.
The only person that I think Christian can really beat at this point to get himself out of this is Heath Slater, who I don't know if he's ever won.
Very valuable. I don't even see him being on for anything.
very much be like Chavo Guerrero and Hornswoggle just getting over on Christian.
Last season, Christian was the World Heavyweight Champion. Boy, how the mighty have fallen.
What a fall from grace in over a year. And here he is, the wrestling god himself.
John Bradshaw Layfield, a.k.a. JBL.
And as much as Christian is supporting my homeland, Canada, with the colors he's wearing, I gotta be with JBL on this one. I'm sure he doesn't like anybody who isn't American in his country. Christian's Canadian. I'm sure JBL thinks that Christian is taking the job from another much more deserving wrestler. I mean, Christian's lost a lot of matches. Sure, he was heavyweight champion, but maybe it's...
Did you see how JBL looked at you?
Hey,
he was like Canadians or anyone in this that invades in this country.
Hey, I'm doing my job here. I'm doing the best I can. Christian is on a losing streak. Maybe if he were to win a match or two, then JBL would have some more respect for him and think that he deserves the paycheck.
Yeah, but then again, JBL probably might be beating the living daylights out of Christian. Only time will tell. Here we go, folks. And now JBL is starting things off.
JBL has even more to prove than Christian, seeing as how he has to go up against Samoa Joe. He's very embroiled in this feud with Joe, who he believes doesn't belong in the United States.
Oh, I can talk that for you. Samoa Joe has put out a bounty. JBL has put out a bounty on Samoa Joe. We don't know how much the bounty was, but boy, did he put out a bounty.
Who's going to try and mess with Samoa Joe? I mean, people chant in the crowd, Joe is going to kill you. Who's going to want to mess with that?
Yeah, my mistake. It wasn't a bounty, folks. JBL had to put out a restraining order. Maybe signs of him being scared by, maybe signs of JBL being scared of, Joe?
Like I said, people chant, Joe is going to kill you when he's wrestling. You think JBL wants any part of that? JBL wants to go the right way about it. He wants to go through the law and get Joe deported. He doesn't want somebody who doesn't have their papers in this country.
That is a very valuable point. You have an excellent point. But right now, JBL is all over Christian.
Yeah, beautiful snap suplex from JBL. Surprised JBL didn't come to the ring sporting his American flag dress shirt.
Yeah, JBL has been laying down and talking Samoa Joe lately. And it seems as though JBL doesn't even want to fight Samoa Joe. And I have to be honest, I don't blame him.
Christian, well scouted reverse. I mean, Christian, I think, if anything, this not only does the element of surprise, it factors more into JBL. I mean, Christian could hit the kill switch and pull out a win, but it's even more likely that JBL would hit the clothesline from hell out of nowhere.
Absolutely, and right now JBL is all over Christian. And now Christian with a nice reversal. Christian began to battle right back in this thing. Listen to those chops. Now just Christian now trying to fight back in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, Christian trying to break this losing streak. And he's trying to break this streak.
You know, every time Christian's in a match, it feels like he's going to get closer and closer to that win. But every time, he just seems to flub up and he just can't get it done.
Well, that's understandable, Garrett. Sometimes you just have to admit sometimes it's just not your night. And lately, it just hasn't been Christian's night at all.
I mean, with that huge European uppercut, it looks like Christian is serious about this. It looks like, you know, he's trying, but he just has this terrible streak of luck. I mean, at this point, it feels like Christian could never become World Heavyweight Champion again.
That's very valuable. You are absolutely right. And you know something? I seen a similar. I'll hang on to my judgment for a moment because some tells me JBL is about to finish this thing off. And now JBL. I thought he was about to finish this thing off.
JBL was a little smarter than that.
Wait a minute, we got one, folks. We got a 1, we got a 2, and a no.
How embarrassed would JBL be if he were the person to let Christian beat him and end the losing streak, and not only would it show how weak he is in this upcoming conflict with Joe.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Now he's hanging. Now, oh man. But Christian was showing some anger earlier, but now that anger is pretty much extinguished. Now JBL throwing Christian up against the ropes. And oh my goodness!
I mean, look at it this way. You pin Christian up against even the TV champion, Sin Cara, and I don't think he's going to be able to get the job done. I don't think he has the drive to win a championship right now.
I think Christian probably would. I see a similar one like this. You remember when MVP was going on this really long losing streak, and he pretty much lost everything he had?
That was terrible. I mean, he had the highest paid contract, and he even lost that. I mean, there was no hope for him.
I think Christian probably might be heading down that same road.
It might be, Christian might end up having a match where he's putting his career on the line.
We're about to see a huge superplex. Oh my goodness. We got a pin, we got one, we got two, and a kick out by Christian. I tell you what, give Christian credit. Christian is finding somewhere to stay in this thing. It's not easy.
Well, big neckbreaker reversal by Christian. That might be the hope that he needs.
He needs to take this opportunity. You ain't gonna get this many opportunities from JBL, that's for sure.
Russian leg sweep. I don't think he should be grappling right now. Christian is known to fly high, and maybe that didn't work out for him.
No. JBL is just continuing his punishment.
Big snap suplex. I thought Christian would benefit by going up top and, using that speed advantage he has. But no, JBL has him. He's just got him pegged.
Yeah, that move is pretty much neutralized. JBL now is just doing a number on Christian. Christian is in big trouble once again. Look at those kicks.
Even if Christian did hit that diving headbutt, that would have taken a lot out of him. I mean, you're smacking heads. That hurts him just as much, if not more, than it does you. Christian.
Oh, wait a minute, Christian. Christian at the top.
Huge drop kick.
And Christian's getting gutsy.
Huge frog splash, showing the people that he doesn't say die.
Oh, we got one, we got two, and a kick out by JBL. And now Christian once again having momentum in this thing. And JBL throwing Christian up against the rope. JBL and Christian now beginning to fight back in this thing. And nice job out there by Christian. Christian needs to keep this up. And
He's got him on the ropes. Look at this. Choking the life out of JBL. Christian, he's so determined on winning, he's going to start fighting dirty.
Oh man. At this rate, you do whatever it takes to win. That's all there is to it. Christian is in desperate mode.
Another huge European uppercut out of the corner. That is a favorite of Christian's.
We got one, we got two, and a kick out by JBL. I tell you what, one thing is absolutely clear. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and right now Christian is just desperate.
JBL tried to go for that big boot, but Christian walked out of the way, and now they're in a striking match.
Oh man, you do not want to be in a striking match with JBL.
This guy's huge. I mean, he is built like nobody's business, and wait.
Look out!
Could this be the win that Christian needs? He's so close.
This could be it right here.
He just lifted JBL up by the leg, that huge flapjack.
Oh man, we got pinned, we got one, we got two, and a kick out by JBL. This thing ain't over yet. And now Christian fighting with everything he's got.
JBL turning around and hitting him with that forearm. I mean, JBL starting to neutralize him. Look at this, going for another suplex. Oh, and now with a pin.
Oh man, this thing just going back and forth. Oh dear, JBL still got control in this one.
Huge scoop slam by JBL. I mean, he's got him in the middle of the ring. he can do just about anything he wants to him. He's hitting him with a bunch of elbow drops all over.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. Christian once again having control in this matchup.
Huge DDT. I mean, that sent JBL flipping forward.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Too close to the ropes. And just punching away.
Oh. Rope break. See, I could have almost seen him getting the win with that. I mean, that is a signature move of his, as long as he weren't so close to the ropes.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right. This thing is just going back and forth right now. Now, Christian got JBL right where he wanted him. He got to find some way to keep this up. I mean, at least show you got some fight. That's exactly what Christian's doing.
Well, exactly. Even though he's on a losing streak, he always tries and he puts the best effort into every match that he can. Most of them just don't work out in his favor.
You're absolutely right. And now JBL once again taking control.
You hear the wave of boos over JBL. Many of the people in the crowd are huge supporters of Samoa Joe.
That's understandable.
I mean, you think of how many people in Oh, wait, could this be Christian setting up for the kill switch?
This could be it.
Oh.
No!
Look at this. JBL.
Uh-oh.
Huge. Oh
my goodness. I tell you what, this could be it right here.
Follow-away slam. Plants him right into the center of the ring. And... Oh, no. Oh!
Clothesline from hell! And this could be it, folks. We got a 1, we got a 2, and we got a 3. It's sad to say, Christian's losing streak continues.
True American himself proves himself to Samoa Joe that he can get the job done. Although it is over a guy with a losing streak, Christian showed how hard he's willing to fight to try and break that terrible luck that he's had.
Yeah, but right now, I tell you what, Christian just can't catch at all.
Well, I mean, it's going to come down, he's going to have to start facing jobbers. He's going to have to try and get a win over somebody who doesn't get a lot of wins.
This was killed for JBL. Now JBL can set his
I mean, can you imagine if he hits that clothesline from hell to Samoa Joe and sends him right back where he came from, Samoa?
Yeah. I would imagine that, but this was just unbelievable. What a huge victory. And I tell you what, this has to hurt Christian. I mean, this seriously has to hurt.
Look at the ego on JBL, just flaunting his victory.
I tell you what, this has been a big hit. I tell you what, JBL's been a little more, but JBL, he can attack him, but this is just unbelievable. I tell you what, folks, this has been a wonderful and exciting night.
An amazing card.
Yeah, for Gabriel, I say good night, everyone.
Also, but